What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we're jumping into the Fallen Saber Grandmaster in Season of the Risen, and we'll be breaking down the best strategies, workarounds, and glitches to make completing this Grandmaster a lot easier for everyone out there looking to complete their Conqueror seals and farm out some adept versions of this week's rewards. As always, if you enjoy the video and find it helpful, be sure to help support the channel below by hitting the like button along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated. While the Fallen Saber is not the most difficult Grandmaster, it can still pose to be quite a challenge, especially with arc damage being increased. You'll be facing off against anti-barrier servitors and overload captains. With the exception of a few solar shielded Shanks, your enemies will be using arc and void shields, making the Arbalist another go-to weapon this week, along with a slew of great bows like Under Your Skin or Le Monarch. This strike begins by having you secure the crashed satellite. This phase can be glitched out in a few different ways using emotes. There are 6 total emotes, including 2 from the 30th anniversary pack that will allow you to hide within the satellite. The positioning can be a little tricky here, but once your Guardian's head is hidden within the satellite, you can capture the zone without threat of being damaged. At the same time, you want to have the rest of your teammates remain far away to prevent any crossfire. If you're unable to pull off the emote glitch though, and want to attempt this phase straight up, then you want to secure the zone in phases, while positioning your team in the far back at the rocks and then rotating to the cliffside once the skiffs swap field position. Now, once you've captured the zone and moved on to the next phase, you want to head directly to the far left corridor. You can use this hallway to bunker down and avoid enemy fire. You want to watch out for the adds that spawn from the back door, but otherwise this will make for a great place to set up shop while taking on the champions and adds in this room. After clearing this room, you'll move on to the Shank Hallway, which can prove to be quite difficult for a lot of Guardians. It's important to clear out the first back 2 sniper Shanks at the end of the hallway first. Tossing stasis turrets down along with rifts throughout the hallway will help prevent death. But the most important thing will be just to send one Guardian down to collect the orb while the others remain safe in the back. This is an area where hunters with invisibility will really pay off. Try not to kill your teammates here either by destroying exploding Shanks. It's better to freeze them than to kill them and lose a life. The most challenging aspect of the next 2 rooms will be taking on multiple overload champions at once, which is why Warlocks will really want to use the Secant Filament exotic boots. This will give overload ability to all weapons while standing in the Empowering Rift, and it'll make taking on 3 overload champions at the same time a lot easier. You'll want to avoid using stasis turrets on these champions, as it'll just make it harder to control their stuns. And then there was the boss encounter. Again, not the most challenging boss encounter, but one that can quickly get away from you. Bungie has removed all of the structural glitches within this room, but it is still possible to die on the slide down when hitting the hose that's on the wall, so just watch out when dropping down into this room. There will be plenty of sniper Shanks in here. Shanks will spawn from the open windows on both sides of the walls, so you'll really want to watch out for these before peeking out. You should definitely prioritize these Shanks over top of anything else while in this encounter. I found that it's best to set up on the far right side of the room for the first 2 phases of this encounter. You can use the pillars on the wall for cover until the 3rd phase of damage. This is when the electrical bands start pulsing, so you'll want to get out and quickly relocate to the other side of the map. This way you can use the newly raised floor panels as cover. I would suggest to hold off on heavy and supers until the 3rd phase of damage. This is when the boss will start to charge, and with an increase in arc damage and electrical fields all around, This is where things can get really dicey. So if you can unload heavy and super all at once here in the third phase, you'll be far better off. And there you have it, Guardians. Everything you need to know to get the Fallen Saber Grandmaster completed quickly and easily. This will be a great week to farm out the Fallen Saber, as you'll not only earn exotics, Ascendant shards, and adept rewards, but plenty of Laurels to boot. Guardian Games 2022 is in full swing now, so get out there and support your favorite class. Let me know how your Grandmaster runs are going in the comments below. If you've got any additional tips and tricks for your fellow Guardians, then let us know those as well. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If so, be sure to help support the channel below by hitting the like button along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated and really do help support the channel. Until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane wishing you some happy hunting.